Hey guys, welcome to the MC Anime Podcast. We cover anime, geek culture, Japanese aesthetics, and Asian studies. We are a multi-fandom podcast, and you can expect to hear topics in your favorite hobby or fandom activity potentially. You can find MC Anime on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Also, please check out mcanimepodcast.com, our website. Furthermore, stay tuned in for another episode.
Welcome to another episode of MC Anime. MC here. Today we're back with a special guest and Pico Speako. Kimmy, how you doing?
Hello, and hello everyone. How's the evening so far?
Pretty well. Can't complain. A lot of crazy retail. You know how this time of year is.
Oh, for sure.
Further ado, before we get into today's episode, you can find podcasts near you on MC Anime Podcasts, like Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, etc. They're also located at www.mcanimepodcast.com, where you do live updates and more. We're also in the Patreon community if you want to give crowdfunding support. Also located on Fiverr if you want to hire me as a production services or virtual assistant. So that's also something to keep note at mkalan on Fiverr. But further ado, today's episode is going to be Naruto 99 and one-shot manga spinoff from the winner. So you excited for today's episode?
Oh, for sure. Yes, I am. I'm really hyped for this, actually.
So tell the audience about Naruto 99 and why it's something interesting.
So for what I think, for what they did in Japan, they did an event for Shonen Jump, or Shonen Jump event, and they did like an announcement. They had like 3 big scrolls, and they were doing an announcement. So when the first scroll they revealed was like, oh, they're gonna do a voting poll on like which Naruto character is gonna get their own manga or spinoff. So I'm like, oh no, they might like, are we coming back to nothing? But then they announced something crazy next, right? Like I just said before, like whoever, but then they're like, oh, whoever wins the vote gets to get their own spinoff. So then that got me more hyped. So then I was hoping like for characters that I might want to get vote would be like Madara, because like with Madara we can get more of like a background. Like, see, I think I just want more characters that may have more potential of more storytelling and more characters, because we already have like Kakashi backstory and stuff with Anbu. We already have Itachi's backstory and and light and dark novels, and we already have everything. We have the entire show about Naruto, so as long as characters like Sasuke or Naruto don't win, I think it'd be fine. But I just hope characters like maybe like Minato or Madara would win, because they have more of a backstory potential than any other characters. Would you agree?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And with this, Naruto 99 and the 20-year anniversary discussion will commence as we look over the Naruto 99 list, and we do give all feedback of characters that we think for a manga spinoff will be interesting and well developed in different applications. So let's do Shikamaru Nara. What do you think his spinoff would look like?
That's the thing, because like with Shikamaru, maybe you give us more of like maybe a bit of like his childhood, like maybe him and his father playing the chess game that they played, because we're already seeing like Shikamaru in action when like Asuma was fighting the Akatsuki with Kakuzu and Hidan, and you have like Shikamaru that killed Hidan to begin with. Or no, even better, what we haven't seen much is Shikamaru, dating Temari, Gaara's sister.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see a bit more with Temari and Shikamaru, because there wasn't really much screen time or like manga of that. Oh yeah, just really explains more of the Nara clan. That's not like, I feel like the Nara clan, it's not really known. All it is like they master the shadow possession jutsu. So really cool, we could see more of a background of like the Nara clan.
Oh, okay, not bad. Well, what's known, I think we also get like his leadership development arc, maybe the relationship status, the Nara clan itself, but using him as a catalyst to observe the Nara clan, him learning how to use the jutsu, the dedication to the I don't know, it's different applications I can see with it. Now, that's Noah and his point of view. What do you think Orochimaru's storyline will go on? Because, like, there's so many different avenues there.
Oh, the thing with Orochimaru, I feel like he also has more story potential because Kishimoto's favorite character actually in Naruto is actually Orochimaru himself. So it's, that'd be pretty interesting of because with Orochimaru, right, we already know that, he was part of the three legendary Sannin, he was trained by the third Hokage alongside Tsunade and Jiraiya sensei. With Orochimaru, we could see more of like what happened during the Great Ninja War when Hanzo and the Rain Village declaring them three Sannin. Like we could see like the Hanzo fight, or like more of Orochimaru's child background, or around the time when he joined the Akatsuki. Because we only saw that in the Akatsuki during like a video game, and that's really not much canon. So I guess we could see like what during the time when they're using the Akatsuki, I guess, other than he lost to Itachi, obviously. But that's just my thoughts on Orochimaru.
Him going to the training to be a Sannin, for training as Sannin, and then be a trader and all this other stuff as a rogue ninja. So it's kind of interesting seeing where he can go in the storyline. Plus, he has the Itachi connection. But also without the Itachi, did his own evil doing. Almost had attempted a success at the village himself when he launched the attack. Got sealed, but still recovered. And also, Edo Tensei would be a good origin story. How did he come to learn Edo Tensei in the way he did?
Or even better,
or any other jutsus.
Well, I was thinking, like, you remember when, like, Kabuto had the power of Sage Mode, right? Like, he took... Yeah. So what if, instead of Kabuto, I'm with Marvel with the What If series? So they should do that with Naruto. Like, what if Orochimaru had Sage Mode instead of Kabuto, like things would have been much different, right? Because Orochimaru never gained Sage Mode, but Kabuto did. And Kabuto really did good against reanimated Itachi and Sasuke. So, imagine if Orochimaru had Sage Mode. Or what if Orochimaru succeeded taking Sasuke's body and gained the Sharingan to fight Itachi? Again, that's a lot more different as well. So,
that's not terrible. That's Orochimaru. The next character we're going to discuss is Satsui. What do you think that Satsui would look like in his spin-off manga?
Satsui? I think we already manga though.
No, we have a background and all that stuff, but like this is going to be a spin-off manga. Is Satsui be hypothetically the most voted character?
Yeah, see, that's the thing with Satsui. One thing we don't know about Satsui is, like, when did he turn himself into a puppet? Was like before he left the Sand Village and joined the Akatsuki, or is it after he joined the Akatsuki and stuff? That's one thing we don't know. Or how did he kill the third Kazekage? Because apparently the third Kazekage was like the strongest Kazekage of all time. So how was Satsui able to kill him? We don't know. So that'd be cool if we could see how he did that. Or how he made the Hiroko shell.
Or did we really know that he was killed, or he just used a puppet, like used the dead remains? That could also be another thing, too.
That as well, yeah. Or how he learned how to do the 100 ceiling puppet thingy, where he summoned like 100 puppets.
Well, also you can do his connection to, what's the woman that he would Gawa after his time?
Granny Chiyo. It was Granny Chiyo.
Yeah, Granny connection to Satsui as well. They developed in a relationship as well. Could be interesting.
Well, that was in the anime. I think they already did that in the anime actually.
Well, they had a background about it, but like they did that'd be kind of cool to see in a spin-off manga. Them actually having the experience, and then he vanishes, and then she doesn't know what happened to him. That'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, yeah.
I mean, Satsui has some interesting plot lines for a storyline in a spin-off manga.
Right.
So I it's not entirely possible to have a story about him. There you go. Hashirama Senju. What do you think Hashirama Senju would be about if we had Naruto 99?
Ooh, that's another thing. So the Senju clan is also one of those secretive clans. There's not really much known about the Senju clan.
Yeah.
So that would be pretty cool if you could see Hashirama with Tobirama. Then again, it'll give us more of an explanation of the Great Ninja War when they fight Madara and the Uchiha clan, and how they merged together and formed the Leaf Village. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Man, the only star would star that we actually see is from a Joden character that, helps Naruto out in Naruto Shippuden. So, like, what actually happened to them? Like, I don't really see them anymore.
Oh, Yamato, you mean?
Yamato is able to use word release, just like, Senju, but in limited capacity. But we don't even see the Senjus as much. So, like, they were extinct or very few in numbers.
That as well. Same with Minato, like the Namikaze clan. That's also another mysterious clan where Minato was able to put like seals and kunais and stuff, and that's how I was able to beat Madara and or Tobi or the Masked Man in the Leaf Village. It's pretty overpowered but very little. Like, see, like the Nara clan and like the Senju and the Namikaze clan, like these are like secretive clans that we don't even know about yet. Or even the Uzumaki clan. All we know about the Uzumaki clan is that they have high amounts of chakra and they're very defensive people. So
they have really good sealing jutsus.
Sure.
They're also known for very high impactful sealing jutsus.
Oh, that as well, yeah. Like that's why.
I don't know, Hashirama was able to keep up with Madara for a very long time and able to come back with like a giant, the 10,000 statue, the wood release, and all that different forms that he had.
It's even more strange because of the wood style. Apparently, if you use it against like one of the tail beasts, for some reason, it nullifies its power.
They also had the Great Ninja War first, where Hashirama actually gave each village a tailed beast. So you can actually see the negotiations at table in that spin-off manga too. Like, we don't really actually see the ending result of the first Ninja War. First Great Ninja War. Because, the Sand Village, for example, they had, Gala's one-tailed beast. Other villages had similar tailed beasts given to them by Hashirama. And also, I believe property was bought from the Sand Village. So it has a really interesting dialogue with it.
I see.
And then you go see him fight the tailed beasts and how he, capture them and actually end up using them as bargaining chips.
Oh yeah, that's also because I think somehow the Cloud Village was able to get a whole 2 or 3 tail beasts.
I think it was 2.
Because they had Killer Bee and then Yukito.
Yeah, but I also feel like the defenses weren't really. I think the defenses were lower, and also the Sand Village wanted the one tails for it belonging in that area and keeping it sealed.
Well, yeah, Gaara and Shikaku, I think its name is. Yeah, that's like the highest defense. And out of all the tail beasts, while Kurama is the strongest tail beast out of them all, obviously.
Yeah, but I feel like the Sand Village could better maintain the one tail than any other because they knew how to seal it.
Yeah.
They had a sealing jutsu already made for it in the jar.
And of course, Minato, he was able to seal the 9 tails inside Naruto when he was a baby. So
yeah, but he also had to seal half of it himself too.
That as well, yeah.
How the details was. So I don't know. Hashirama would be really interesting though.
I would agree. As long as Madara or Hashirama wins the poll, then I wouldn't mind. But the thing is, we already have Naruto and Sasuke. We already have there's so many characters that have more storytelling potential than others.
True. Hey, what do you think of Chojuro?
Who?
Chojuro.
Who's that again?
He was one of the legendary swordsmen of the mist, of the 7 swordsmen. He's also the Katsu Mitsukai in Boruto.
Oh, him. Oh yeah, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, he was the Mei's partner during the Five Kage summit. Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. We could see because we already saw a spin-off episode with the third tail beast, Yagura. Because he became the Mizukage as well, and he had the 3 tails. But yeah, I think he would be pretty cool to see with the sword and stuff, and how he was trained by the Mizukage and. They'd give us more of a background of the Mist Village. So that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would not be a bad understanding there.
Or the second Mizukage. That's who I would want to see more, actually. The guy that can shoot out water pistols and stuff.
It's not too bad. Well, here's a controversial character, Hidan. What do you think about the story applications with Hidan in a manga?
Oh, the thing with Hidan, he's the weakest Akatsuki member. Well, actually, no. I think Zetsu's way weaker than Hidan. Because Hidan, don't get me wrong, Hidan is a very scary character, though. With the...
Bloodthirsty, just to get to his follow his following cult and actually be able to use it. I think, what's it called? Johto?
The way
Jokin?
of,
Yeah,
it's the way of Joshing.
Joshin, yeah. I don't know. That'd be kind of I would personally like that as a story because it's totally different when we see in Naruto. Just think about it. It's literally about having an entire cult sacrifice all these people, all this blood, just to maintain an immortal jutsu that we've just seen with with Nara defeating him, Shikamaru, and he just falls into a bottomless pit.
Well, I think at Boruto they did another character that was trying to copy Hidan. That was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think the application of Hidan would be? Other than
What if, like, I mean, Hidan's still
like the immortal jutsu. We also have when he first joined Katsuki. We also have the post aftermath after he was captured, or
I mean, we already saw him like partner up with Kakuzu fighting like the monk that Asuma was talking about, or how Asuma was trained by the monk. And we also saw them fighting Yugito, the Two Tails, and they captured the Two Tails.
He's not.
Yeah, but he's still pretty weak compared to like Kakuzu. I see even Kakuzu is like the strongest member, like physically strongest of the Akatsuki. So
he has like 4 different bodies, 4 different hearts. And
he also first the Hashirama as well during the first Great Ninja War. But that doesn't really he didn't really make it clear. Like, he just like had a run-in with the first Hokage, and that was pretty much it. It was really brief. So maybe it was just bluffing. Could be lying, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh well. That could be interesting.
Yeah.
How do you think of Might Guy? Like, My Guy, the entire manga about him. Like, there's so much to work with. I mean, yeah, it can be similar to Rock Lee, but, like, we can see Might Guy, how he developed the techniques that he did for strengthening taijutsu as well. What do you think about Might Guy?
My guy. Oh,
come on. You don't know the sensei to Rock Lee?
I know who he is, but I'm just wondering, like, why would you want to spin off of My Guy, right? Don't we already do a spin-off anime about Lee and his ninja pals? Like, I already seen a little bit of that with Rock Lee.
Yeah, but, like, you have, like, opened the 2 different gates, and how you saw how he did against Madara with the 10 tails.
Oh, yeah, and Madara declared him as, like, the strongest taijutsu user ever, because, well, to be fair, My Guy is the only ninja in the entire world that uses taijutsu except for Rock Lee, so yeah.
Why would you not want to see a spinoff with him? Like, you can see all the different ways he developed the training, how he came to overachieve himself to be actually at the point of combating no Jinjutsu or Jinjutsu, for that matter. Ninjutsu.
I mean,
story.
I mean, again, we can already have a spinoff with Rock Lee. I don't see why would they do one.
Welcome with Might Guy. Rock Lee learned from Might Guy, so Might Guy is totally different.
I guess.
You actually see himself how to do it, or I don't even think he had a teacher himself.
Well, I think Might Guy, his father trained him. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, his father was the one that showed him how to open the gates. So.
But but he had trained him over the gates, but that's the only thing he could have done.
Yeah.
Oh, I had one favorite. Asuma.
Awesome. Well, wait, one more thing before the Might Guy thing. Like, wait, one more thing. Because I think the thing I would want to see is his interaction against the 7 Swordsmen of the Mist. Because 7 Swordsmen of the Mist, like, they're afraid of Might Guy. So I guess we could see that and stuff. That's just my point. That's it.
Okay. How about Asuma? I got
a
really big legacy character who died early at the hands of Akatsuki.
Asuma is pretty interesting, because, he had a baby with Kurenai. And again, we also saw that the daughter, the Shuanai, or whoever her name is, she fought the ripoff of Hidan during the Boruto series. And again with Asuma, I guess we could see that, because he was part of like the Shinobi 12, so I guess we could see more of a background of the Shinobi 12, since again, we have really no idea what the Great Shinobi 12 is. So, yeah. Well,
I thought, isn't Shinobi 12 the elite god for the Fire Nation King or whatever?
Yes, that's one of them, yeah.
So really seeing the origins of the Shinobi 12 as it was talked about would be really cool, because they're like the really elite guard for the Nation King or something. You have the Hokage, then you have like the king itself of the Fire Nation. You know what? Shinobi 12 is actually really cool.
Yeah.
You know, you have all up operations of protecting the king. You also have countless missions, escorts wherever they goes, obstacles along the way. You can see, you know, slowly over time why he quit that before. You know, it's why I answer questions. Why did he quit the Shinobi 12? What was the application? What did he not like it stood for? Was a particular event where he was like put as a traitor and left and gave repentance. You know, it's all different kind of storyline with that one.
Okay.
What do you think of like, Jiraiya?
Ooh, Jiraiya would be a good one, because again, we could see more background of like the legendary Sannin, and you know, more of like how he found like the mountains with the frogs, you know, him after stage mode. Or what if Jiraiya could actually beat Pain? You know, like what if he was actually like he knew all the 6 paths of Pains were actually beat Pain? But to be fair, Naruto with stage mode, he was way more powerful than Jiraiya, as you could see. You know,
I mean, with Arthur Jiraiya, you have his book series as well.
Oh,
I would
that is-
really
yeah.
see that. He made so much money off of that, and he did
That's-
so much infrastructure for the Shinobi after the fact, and you know, he built up the entire village.
That, yeah, and he was even trying to be nominated. He was even trying to get nominated to be as Hokage, but he wanted Tsunade to be the Hokage. He thought that she would be a better fit than him.
And he also has many children that, you know, that
Or
he's
yeah,
had-
like what if he never left Konan, Yahiko, and Nagato? You know, like things could have been different for the Akatsuki. You know?
True. Maybe having them on the side of good instead of trying to be in the hands of the Toxie in that way. I mean,
Yeah, a
there's
lot
so
of people.
see the story of the books. Like, we always see Kakashi reading those books and him being the writer of it, and Naruto finding out he's the old puff. It just fits right into it.
Yeah, it gives
But
more
he
of
also
an
has
insight.
morals. It's
Huh?
like, yeah, I won't do that with children. I have some morals.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it'd be really cool. Puzzle's legacy as a Sannin and, you know, his major involvement in the entire show, the late involvement in Shippuden is kind of interesting, and the later applications. I think it'll be a solid manga. I would really like to see that one.
Yeah, I'd be down to see it too.
Like, all few I've seen, that would be, like, really interesting. So what do you think of Sugetsu Hazuki?
Wait, who again?
Sugetsu.
Oh, Suigetsu and the other and his dad?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess we could see those. We could see both of them. I see they have some good story potential.
Like, you know, you see their exclusive jutsu being in water, the displacement, they're rolling the water leaf, the hidden leaf village, or the hidden mist. I mean, we don't really know much about him, how he met Orochimaru either.
Oh,
And he's
yeah,
like a primary assistant to Orochimaru.
yeah.
And, you know, he has that power without a curse mark, so it really shows his morality and battle ethics, too.
I mean, it only amps up his muscles and a sword, and that's really it.
Can't complain too much. Oh, how about Danzo?
Danzo would be interesting, you know, like I'm not sure entirely why he's so obsessed with the Sharingan, but you have to put 10 of them on his right.
Because he sees
yeah,
them as all of the offers with the visual jutsu.
Yeah, and
He
he
thought the other
still
one
lost
tried to
to
go.
Sasuke.
Yeah, but he wanted to go after Sasuke to actually get it.
Well, he also had Shisui's eye. Like, that's another thing. Shisui should have won that fight against Danzo. That's another thing.
Damn true.
Shisui and Itachi are like the 2 strongest Uchiha members. Even Danzo said it himself. You know? So how could someone like Shisui...
Didn't he also use like Trick Me or something to like distract him and then actually do it then? But I think he gained the upper advantage by displacing him.
Well, there were 3 ways of Danzo killing Shisui, or taking Shisui's eye. So in the anime, he tricked him, and just kneed him up and just took his eye. In the video game, he had his foundation ninja attack Shisui, and then he caught Shisui off guard, got him from behind and took the eye. And then in the manga, he poisoned Shisui with the bug thingies. Like, he was able to poison Shisui and then take his eye. So, I don't know. there were 3 different ways, you know. So I think instead of Danzo, I think we see more of Shisui, because I felt like Shisui is the ninja that, you know, that we would like, that had so much potential but died at such a young age. You know,
Yeah, I agree.
like the ninja he could have wanted to be, that we never get to see again, because he died by an unfortunate run-in with Danzo. So
Yeah, true. What do you think of the applications to Zetsu?
that would also be cool, because you could see like the history of the Akatsuki, how it's actually formed and stuff. And not only that, the Akatsuki, we see more of his background with like way back of like, you know, the tree where you have like the ninja tree where you have like Kaguya and Hagoromo, and you can see like Ashura and what's his name? Indra. Yeah. So Indra is the one that became bad with Zetsu. Like Zetsu was the one that convinced him that, oh, you have great powers. You know, you could take over, you can be the new village leader, whatever. And Hagoromo chose Ashura because, you know, Ashura had more of a pure heart and whatever. And he saved that village rather than Indra was rushing with his Sharingan and stuff. But yeah, that would be pretty cool. You can see more background how Zetsu was formed and how he can then, yeah. So
true. And also, you know, you see the shadow being manipulated, the white and dark application being given. You know, you have lots of interesting plot points with him that you don't usually see.
right.
So, about Tenten, what do you think her story will be like?
I'm actually kind of curious of Den 10, really. Yeah, I'm curious.
I mean, like, more of a fighting style with the team, but other than that, we don't know how she's able to summon so many weapons, why her clan is able to do it the way that she does, anything like that.
What clan is she even in?
Yeah?
Is she even in a clan?
I don't know, I'm not sure.
That's the thing. We don't really know much about Tenten. What if she's just, you know, and like a ninja like Rock Lee? Like, what if she can't use jutsu? That's why she's using ninja tools. She only knows how to use ninja tools. You know?
Yeah, but she's also summoning. So summoning is, you know, is actually interesting.
All she knows, she only knows summoning jutsu.
Yeah, she's like Kinusuchi from the Leaf Village. Remember, she wants to be a legendary Sanin. She realized that she didn't have the necessary chakra control to be medical. So putting all of her perfecting the weaponry and Finu jutsu skills.
Yeah.
That's what she does.
See any other characters you thought of? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Hello? Oh, okay, now I can hear you.
Yeah. What do you think about, you know, Fario as a medical ninjutsu following Tsune's path and actually going to weaponry and summoning?
So you want to, like, you're asking the opinion of Tsunade's background.
Well, no. Well, Tenten tried to look up to the picture of Tsune and medical jutsu and all that, but she couldn't have enough chakra control to do it. So she went with summoning jutsu and Finjutsu
that's
with
pretty
weaponry.
funny. Sakura is able to control it, but not Tenten. That is pretty funny.
Yeah. So you see her using weapons and putting weapons in scrolls as a way to combat her, you know, weak chakra control, and using weapons as a way to outwit the opponent.
Okay, I see.
Not only that, but she's really adapted at reconnaissance. So you can also have a spin-off manga with reconnaissance missions and seeing her success rate go up, being very adaptable in battle.
Okay, I see.
I mean, that's a lot to tell with her story. How about Iruka?
The six-tailed beast.
No, Iruka. Naruto's sensei.
Oh, Iruka Sensei. I thought you mean Iruka. Okay.
What?
Yeah, because I think with Iruka, I think he was more of a father figure. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Jiraiya was a father figure for Naruto. Yeah, Naruto didn't grow up with a mom or dad. And it was mostly Hiruzen, Jiraiya, and Iruka taking care of Naruto when he was a kid. So yeah, I think it'd be cool when you could see our backgrounds with Iruka and Naruto and stuff. What are your thoughts on him?
You see him as a sensei, you see Naruto respect him a lot and give him that stuff, but, you know, you also see his knack for, you know, teaching the next generation of Genin and actually being effective enough to rule out the weak and actually work with them in a way to strengthen them. He's like that perfect one-on-one teacher who can find the excellence in any student and bring them to the full potential that they need to be.
Okay.
So seeing how he became a teacher as a sensei would be really interesting as well, because we see the great implication that he had on Naruto and other students alike, and we see that continuation to Boruto as well. You see him the principal of the school.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So his career in education for ninja is really interesting. Seeing how he got there would be probably the interesting story about him and Naruto, if you want to follow that more of that. But like, we really follow a lot of Naruto. I want to, follow like different stories that deal with Naruto, but like deal with it in different ways. Because we already seen how Naruto and Eureka Sensei was like. So I don't know. I don't think it needs to be more repetitive.
That's right. Yeah.
There's an odd one. What do you think about the Ninja Cats having a spin-off manga? Instead of the Ninja Dog,
why would you want the Ninja Cats?
I don't know. Think about it. Instead of the Ninja Dogs, you have the Ninja Cats. And we see an entire episode with the Ninja Cats and seeing how they're utilized. Well, don't you want to see how they came together, how to be trained as ninja by being cats as well?
I guess. Yeah. I'll be down.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah. I guess we can.
Nothing else? There's nothing you want to see with the Ninja Cats?
No, not really.
Whatever,
You're boring. I'm the one that wants to see like modern runs. Yeah, you even bring up the Chia. Modern, even she's sweet. Like, what's up with that, bro?
Need good characters. We want to bring up characters that, follow the light of day, who also deserve attention.
Wait, who's your favorite character then?
I don't have a favorite character. I'm going to different characters that I think will be really interesting in storyline.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So what do you think of Mew, the second Tsusakage?
Second who?
Mew, the one of the badges that fought in the that was like in the Great Ninja War.
Which Kage was it again?
The second Tsusakage.
The Tsuchikage. Didn't like Anoki trained him to master the erasing jutsu, the ceiling what was it called again? Yes, yeah. Wasn't he? Isn't Anoki supposed to be stronger than him?
A little bit, yeah. I don't know. What do you think of the application with him? The only thing we saw was the anime was the reanimation jutsu. Like, he was already dead, came back to life with the Edo Tensei. And then we had to see the fight to steal him, the personal implications of the Tsusakage at that time to steer him away. So it can be really interesting seeing the journey out with someone, who didn't really get any spotlight, but has a really OP power set. And also you have this, admit that the particle jutsu is a really OP jutsu that we see like a couple times and that's it. Yeah, I think, doesn't it have like 3 or 4 chakra releases as well? The particle jutsu, doesn't it have like 3 or 4 chakra releases?
Not entirely, I don't remember.
I don't know, that would be like a wild card in my book. That would be really interesting to see.
Yeah.
You don't sound too happy about it.
I really don't know much about. I mean, that's another thing. We really don't know much about Anoki and his past. They don't really tell us much about it. But I don't know.
Yeah, if you're more in the wiki and the lore, you get more into it.
I wouldn't mind seeing a spin-off of it either. I mean, again, as long as it's not Naruto or Sasuke winning the poll, I really don't care who wins. So,
how about Killer B?
Killer B, didn't we already see his background? How he became a cloud ninja and became the 8 Tails Jinchuriki and stuff?
Yeah, you saw it, but you didn't see there's an application you could put in the story. You didn't see enough storyline. You just saw a couple origins. You just call that flashbacks. You didn't see how he actually trained and what he actually did, how he bonded with his 8-tailed beast. That journey, yes, he's showing how to master it and stuff, but we didn't actually see how he did it. That would be really interesting, because Naruto got all the training from him to be able to find and release to the actual chakra tail beast inside them.
I see. Yeah, I guess.
You don't think so?
Fine. Okay, I'll see Killer B, Evan. All right.
How about Ino? What do you think? Which her application will be?
Eno.
She's the one that
I
does the
know,
mind.
but like, why? Okay, so tell me, why would you want Eno of all people?
Well, you know how her active role in the surveillance network and her clan being able to find out intruders and stuff. You see how she's vital and volatile with that.
And I guess we could see more of her clan background, I guess.
I mean, yeah, because you don't really know much about her family as much. You only see the dynamic trio that the Team 7 forms. Team 1, I think, Team 3. Like, the application after the fact with intelligence is super key. So I really see a lot of application in that. Do you have any other point? Like, she also is a force, but also is a ninja.
I really don't have any other thoughts on it.
Yeah. It's the... Oh. Yeah, well. Kushina is a market. You want to see more
Who?
about her? Kushina?
Kushina,
Naruto's mom?
I guess. Again, we already know what she does. I mean, I guess the Uzumaki clan background.
Like, you don't know about
Well,
the
that's what I'm trying to say. But at that
And how she-
point, we
yeah,
can just see, like, Nagato's background. Like, what about Nagato? Where, his parents got murdered by the Leaf Village. And, you have to find Yahiko and Konan in the Rain Village. What about Yahi? Wouldn't you just see Yahiko at that, or sorry, Nagato at that point?
I mean, we kind of had a big glimpse of Naruto through Jiraiya perspective, through how he came to Atsuki, to the backup
but how
plan
did
to
Madara
steal
give
the
him
eyes.
the Rinnegan? See that part? Like, how did Naruto?
He tricked. He specifically targeted him to get it, and then after the death, it got the eyes after.
But how did Madara obtain the Rinnegan to begin with? I mean, we know how, but but then after he did. See, that's the thing. He knew that the Uzumaki clan were notoriously known for having high amounts of chakra. So he needed somebody that could wield the Rinnegan. So that's why he chose Nagato to wield the Rinnegan, because he knew that Nagato could withstand the power.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible.
Right.
How about Gamabutsu?
Who?
Gamma, one of the frogs.
Yes, I know. I mean, Gamagichi or Gamabunta?
Yeah, really. Gamagichi or Gamabuto.
So you want to know more about the frog?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I already mentioned about Jiraiya's thing. Yeah, we can see more of the frogs and...
I mean, Jiraiya, the connection to the toads and stuff like that, but now you have to see the individual toads and give a different spotlight than just Jiraiya. We already know Jiraiya's application.
Right.
Well, I mean, it's an interesting one. Tucci, the owner of the ramen shop.
Oh,
ramen
yeah,
shop.
that'd be cool. You could see him. He doesn't know jutsu and stuff, but that's Naruto's favorite.
Doesn't have to know jutsu. You see how he creates the graph that Naruto loves ramen so much.
I mean, I guess, sure, I guess we could see a background of him.
You guess. You don't want to see your favorite food item that's been coveted the entire Naruto series?
That's just making another spin-off for Naruto. Like, come on, dude. Like,
spin-off for him. That's a spin-off for his journey, how he actually became so notable in making ramen.
I mean,
It's a non-ninja spin-off manga that will actually attract a lot of fans. Think about it. He already has a lot of interest, and he's always presented in the anime as the cook who gives his best and fulfills everyone who eats. Not just Naruto, but everyone else too. And he's always seen as a spot of put your trouble away and eat up, and as a result, you'll be distracted from the troubles at hand. Like his restaurant that he opened is a comfort spot for many different characters. And you can see maybe potentially, how he became that good ramen shop. Maybe at a ramen face-off. Maybe you see like a build-up point when he perfects his ramen skills. It had a rival at some point, and it got better at it. I don't know.
right.
So what do you think of the applications thus far of characters for all the different stories that we've been looking at? Ooh, how about Son Goku, the Four Tails? Want to see a story about him? Son Goku. He's the Four Tail Beast.
I mean, I guess. What do you want to know about him?
Well, okay, so when Naruto reached out to him, he's very untrustful, but I think Son Goku is one of the first that Naruto actually had trust in, and then after Son Goku, it gets to start falling down with the Tail Beast trusting him.
But I mean, that's probably all the characters. I think that's what I know by far. Yes, unless you want to, if you have any more characters you want to talk about.
True. I'll bring up some of yours.
I already told you my Madara Minatos.
That's it. There's no other character.
I guess it's so long if it's not yeah, I guess.
Let's see. What do you think of the third Hokage?
The who?
Well, the third Hokage.
Which Hokage?
The third one. The one that Orochimaru tried to beat in submission and got sealed away.
Oh, Hiruzen?
Yeah.
Sure, we could see his story. Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, again, you could just like, I guess we could see how he met, like, Minato, and not Minato, Tobirama and Hashirama, like how he became like the third Hokage, and how he trained up the Orochimaru, Tsunade, and Jiraiya.
You know, that'd be really good because he was Hokage twice. One as an acting and one as the Force.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
He didn't tell me everything gateway because, you know, with all the sealing juice that he had, he was really powerful. You know, even though it cost him in his life to not completely defeat Orochimaru, but gave a significant protecting to the village itself. There's not many people who have been Hokage twice, got retired and then got put back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, kind of interesting to see his potential. Ooh, what do you think of the Ninja Hounds? What do you think?
The Kakashi dogs? I
They'll...
don't know, bro. Why do you want to know about the Kakashi dogs?
Of course. Why not? They have a lot of character. You get to see the arc where Kakashi potentially, you know, summons a contract and get them. Because they had used it in the Great Ninja War. And it's still from his perspective, be their perspective.
I mean,
You see the scout missions they did, what kind of intel they collected, all of that.
I guess they can't. I'm surprised they add them to the. I'm surprised they.
They have a lot of characters on this list. You know that, right? A lot of these kids I don't even know.
Of course, yeah.
Just feel like so mindless. It's like, why?
Right.
That's another thing with this. Naruto 99 has so many odd characters that I only see like in the background once, and they expect people to vote for it like it's a favorite character or something. Here's the last one we're going to discuss. Shizune.
Shizune? Like Tsunade's partner?
Yes.
I really don't know much about her, so like, what are your thoughts on about her then?
Well, she's the aide to Tsunade, but, you know, we see her very due diligent. She has the pig, take care of it. She's very attentive, you know, can just give you unsolicited advice out of nowhere. So her character is, like, really striking for, like, you know, how she met Tsunade, you know, how she handles Tsunade when she drinks, you know, how far do they know each other kind of perspective.
Yeah.
So, let's wrap this up. What is your closing thoughts about Naruto 99 and its potential for the spin-off?
Well, like I said, you know, I really hope that, you know, the Madara or like Hashirama or like Minato win. So, because these, at least those characters, they have more of a winning, not really a winning chance. Sorry, like they have more of a story background potentially than than others. That's just my ending.
True. My perspective on Naruto 99 is there's a lot of characters to flesh out in different ways to give like a really meaningful spin-off manga for. And, you know, as we discussed, you know, the ones I brought up, you know, sometimes more obscure than others, is that all you have to do is find the sweet spot to tell the story in the perspective in which you tell it to make the spin-off manga really great. So finding that niche, finding that like story itself is what's going to sell the spin-off manga when the popular character gets voted. But that's what people be after as well. Yeah, okay. So that's my perspective. I really like the idea of it and how it's applications and stuff. But that's basically this episode of Naruto 99 and the 20th anniversary of Naruto. So thank you for being here, Kimmy.
It's a pleasure, and thank you for having me, Mick.
And don't forget, you can go to MCMA Podcast at Google, Apple, and Spotify. Also at www.mcmapodcast.com. Find us on Patreon as well. And with that wraps up this episode. Thank you for being here, and see you later.
See you later.
This concludes another episode of MC Anime Podcast. MC Anime Podcast is available on podcast directories like Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and YouTube. We also have our website at mcanimepodcast.com. If you want to directly support us, then follow Patreon blog MC Anime. Finally, if you want services for hire, then we're available on Fiverr for audio and video production, graphic design, idea consulting, and blog and article writing.